Hello, my most amazing artists. We are going to be doing our first clay project this year, and we are going to be making ornaments that have your picture in the middle. So when we work with clay, we have to work kind of quickly because clay comes from the earth and it has a lot of water in it. And if you don't work kind of quickly, it will dry out and get crumbly. So to make your ornaments today, I'm going to give you a ball of clay. And then your job is going to be to use your hand, this part of your hand right here, to make it flat. When we make these, we want them to be bigger than the ornament or the cookie cutter that we're going to use so that we have the full shape to be able to cut out. And we want it like a nice, thick cookie. We don't want it super duper thin. If it is super thin, it will break. And if it breaks, there is not a whole lot that I can do to fix it. So when we make this today, we want to be sure that we have a nice thick cookie. So I'm going to take the pad of my hand right here, and I'm going to press. Now I have to be careful on my cart, but I'm going to press. See how I'm moving all around to make it really flatten out? I'm pushing from the middle out. And my clay is actually a little bit dry because it's been used for another project, but that's okay. Your clay will be softer. So I've pressed. Notice I'm not pressing with my fingers because that's going to probably flatten it too much. I'm pressing just with the pad of my hand. And you're probably going to have to stand up to do this and use all your muscles. All right, then I'm going to flip it over because now this side is nice and flat and this is really pretty. Does my thing fit? Yes. Okay, so my cookie cutter fits. So we will cut the shape. We'll press straight down and cut the shape. If you need help getting your clay out from the middle, please ask me because I want to make sure that all of you have a nice shape. Sometimes the clay kind of gets stuck inside of here, and if you start pushing and pulling, you're going to lose the shape of whatever you're cutting. So here is my nice thick cookie shape. The edges might be a little bit ragged. That's okay. I'm just going to use my thumb. I'm going to gently smooth them out. And then I'm going to pick the best side for the front. See this side, it has some cracks. This side does not. So I'm going to use this side for my front because it looks better. All of your extra clay is going to come back to me today. When you have your shape, let me know. I'm going to come around and I'm going to cut a circle through the middle because in the middle of this is where your picture is going to go. So I will help you cut the middle part, and then your picture will go in the middle. And then this clay will of course come back to me as well. Now when you have this shape and you are ready, you're going to start putting in some texture. You're going to have different texture tools at your table. One of my favorite things to use for texture is pasta. Look at the end of that. Isn't that cool? It'll make a flower shape. If you look at the other end, that end is more circle. That end is more oval. You also have this pasta shape. This makes really cool petals or leaves. I'm also going to have out these. They have a flat edge that you can draw straight lines with. Please be careful though. Please don't bend these back and forth because we want to keep them nice. You can also use the end of this to press in and make circles. It's really up to you. So when I do this today, I think I'm going to use the flat end of this and lightly press in, going all around. Please do not cut through your ornament. I'm going to make a design going all around the middle because remember my picture is going to be in the middle. I'm just making an indent. I'm not jabbing it through the whole thing. That's not good. I'm going to take my pasta noodle and I'm going to make an indent in between each one of these. Once again, not pressing through my ornament. And one thing that I really want you guys to think about when you start doing this, do not make your ornament too thin it will not be good. It will fall apart. See how thick mine is? Like, it's as thick as my thumb. And your thumbs are smaller than mine. So, you know, it's a big, thick cookie. All right, so I've got design there. And then I think maybe I'll put some of these out here on the edges. There we go. Your design, totally up to you. I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. When you have it this far, when you have your design on it, it's cut out, you like the way it looks, you're gonna bring it to me. I'm gonna take this little straw piece and I'm gonna find a real nice area and put it right through so that you have a hanger for your ornament. We will put color on this next week, and then we'll make self-portraits to put inside. Here we go, guys.